Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft snapshot videos. Today we're going to be looking at 15W31. There's been a couple of updates after that, but they're all bug fixes. So we'll only be just looking at the basics of this snapshot, and yeah, that's kind of it. So let's get this started. I'm off in my new area in my snapshot world. And the first thing we're going to be looking at are the beetroots. So these are the new crops that are added to the game. They can be found in villages, and they can actually be used to breed pigs. So you can use it also as like a following item, and it's pretty cool. So if you like beets, you can now eat them in the game, I guess. So these are the beetroot seeds. These are how they will look in the game. And you can also make beetroot soup. So if you want some soup, you need 6 beetroots and a bowl, and you craft it. And this is what the plants look like. Ooh. So when you break it, if I go to survival, like that, I do this, and you get some seeds. And you can eat the beetroots, but obviously I'm full, so I can't. You can also craft them into the rose red dye. So if you want to I guess, you know, craft some red stuff, you don't need to go find red flowers or roses or anything red. You can actually use beets. So I think that's like the one food item that crafts into something red. So yes, our next item is not going to be bow changes. It's actually going to be dual wielding. So let me head over here. Let me go to my little I guess example spot. Dual wielding. This is probably something very unique. It's kind of like a skill at the same time. You need to kind of understand what the concept is of the game, and you need to, like, I guess, just learn how to do it. So whatever is in your left hand, you can use it by right clicking. So it has to have a right click function. If your right hand has a right click function as well, if it cannot be used, your left hand will be used. So right now, looking at soil, it's my right hand cannot do anything. My main hand can't do anything, but my left hand can. So it's going to plant the seed, and then now because my right hand can, my main hand, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to break it, and I'm just holding right and just break, break, break. So there's a lot of useful techniques with the new dual wielding. That's one, for example. Mining shafts, you can use ladders and mining at the same time. That's also a cool trick that I've used so far. And what's the other one? Bows. So yeah, let's just jump to bows. The new bows, or that's an armor stand. Let's get some bows. The new animations for the bows. Look at the hotbar. It now animates. So that's pretty cool. You can do I don't know what the use for that is, but yeah, that's kind of that. Then we have our spectral arrows. Our spectral arrows are those invisible the outlines effect when you shoot someone. So I guess maybe because I'm in creative, I don't know if this is gonna change me in creative. Yeah, that's not gonna really work. But to make a spectral arrow, you need 4 glowstone and 1 arrow. The spectral arrow will actually craft 2 arrows, so that's pretty cool. And then we have something that's not really fully into the game yet, but I think it's going to be something that they want to do, and that's tipped arrows. So you can get all of these potion tipped arrows, hopefully in the game, and then you can also make them. So if you want creative or make a map, you can use arrows and attach health potions to them. So I made an arrow with levitation because it's an effect. It has an ID. You can add that to an arrow. I probably can't get it because if I do this, it gives me a tipped arrow effect water. So whatever that arrow is, it's not really explained in any wiki, so I did not talk about it. So yeah, this is not implemented to the game. You can find them in the creative menu, but that's it. It just has an NBT tag, and that's kind of all you can do with it. spectral arrows you can craft. So we'll learn more about that once they add it. Now for the other messages for updates, death messages will now show I was going to kill myself, but it would be too long. Death messages now show up on the death screen. They've added pathway blocks that are not full blocks. They're 15th and 16th height. So that basically means that anything under it, like ice, can be used. It's not considered a full block. Boss bars have been improved. So basically that means that 2 or more, or I guess 1 or more, 2 or more? Yeah, I don't know. They basically improved the boss bar. So you can hopefully get some cool effects out of that. I don't know. Chests are now visible in your hand, so you know what you're looking at. That's kind of useful, I guess. And trapdoors do not need supporting blocks. So I can do this, and this, and this, and they don't need supporting blocks. It's magic. And I hope that's not a bug. That'd be kind of cool. If it is a bug, I will definitely mention it because it's just not right. Okay, so this is the basic stuff that's in the main world. We're going to go into the end and look at some of this stuff that is in the end, because a lot of it is in the end. So let's jump into the end. So this is the new end. There we go. There's Enderman. I'm only on peaceful because mobs are annoying in this. So when you spawn into the end, you will you will see the new end. The end is now designed differently. What I mean by differently is that your pillars are now in a circular pattern. You'll have a set amount of pillars, and some pillar ender crystals will be covered with iron bars. So the ender dragon battle will not be easy because you can't just hit them from the ground. You actually have to at least climb up and break the blocks and break them themselves. So that is going to be, I guess, a little tricky now. You can't just walk into the end, kill the dragon, bam, you're done with it. You gotta do some work. So I hope, also I noticed, like, I think when I generated this world, I might have been on peaceful or easy, and it only covered 3. I hope the more difficulty, or the more difficult your world is, the more crystals are covered, because that would give it a challenge. I hope they do that. So, oh yes, also the middle, the end, what am I trying for? The portal, the end portal, will be pre-generated. Now it looks weird like this because it looks floating, is because I actually spawned in the world, killed the dragon, and then I tried to do it again. That's why there's these 2 things, and it created a new one. It didn't use the last one. It didn't break it or anything. So I think that's a little bugged. And the only reason why I say that is because now you'll be able to spawn in the ender dragon. Now, I'm not going to do this right now, but if you have the snapshot and want to learn about it, you can actually take clay blocks, take clay, and if you do this, let's see if I'll break it again, because I usually make it in a certain pattern, a certain way, and it doesn't make it. But if I do it like this, if I place that block there, it will create a dragon, and there you go. So like I said, these are snapshots. It's a little buggy. Like I said, it's a little buggy. I'm gonna kill the ender dragon because I don't need him. Okay, so the ender dragon's killed. We don't need him. Blah blah blah. And once you actually kill the ender dragon, oh no, let's talk about the dragon now. The dragon actually has a couple of new animations. First, he will breathe fire, and that's purple and fiery, I guess. The next thing is that the dragon will shoot fireballs. They've been known to shoot from the sky, so they're not actually shooting from the dragon itself. It's kind of weird. He will also defend the obsidian pillars. I'm not sure how that will work. I guess if you're near a tower or attacking a tower, he might start focusing on you. I'm not sure. I've never seen it. The dragon will also fly towards the center build. So the portal, he'll fly down, swoop, and hover over the center pillar. There's no reason for it, but he just does it, I guess. When you also kill the Ender Dragon, the Ender Drag egg will only be obtained once. So let's say you keep killing the Ender Dragon 100 times, you'll never get another egg, but he will drop what is called Dragon Breath. There's no reference of what it is. It's just that is what the wiki, the Reddit posts are saying. The update about the update is that he will drop Dragon Breath. Maybe they mentioned it on Minecon. Not too sure, but we'll have to see once they start improving and fix the bugs for this world. So that's kind of it about the dragon. So once you kill the dragon, I'm hoping this is where you get the dragon head. So right now these are only accessible in creative. If I get this, yes, you can put it on, you can walk around, har, rar, 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 and his mouth moves. So it's mainly powered by redstone. It can be powered by redstone and walking. So if I walk, his mouth opens up. So that's kind of cool. I guess if you want to do something with that, you know, make a story. I don't know, but that's kind of cool for now. And let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So once you kill the dragon, aside from the things that drop, these portals generate. You can actually generate about up to 20. They are portal devices. They are, I guess they're called end gateways, and the way you're supposed to get into them is with ender pearls. So there's about, like I said, you can spawn in about 20. So you can kill the dragon 20 times. After that, you're basically farming him for whatever he drops, if that's XP or whatever. So that's kind of that. With these, they actually teleport you to some new lands. So let's check them out. Ooh, let's let the land generate first. So you might be wondering, what the heck are these things? Well, I'm gonna explain the area first. The area is now, this is like the new end. The end, aside from the main island, I think like I'm 1,000 blocks. The main end island is actually centered on 0, which I love. These islands basically spawn about 1,000 blocks away in a circular fashion. So basically the end is like circle now. There's no circles in Minecraft, but the end is like circular based. How the obsidian pillars spawn and how like everything spawns, it's like circular. So with the islands now, so now I'm teleported to these random islands, and you're spawning into these like open lands of like nothing except what is called chorus flowers and fruits, and they're very unique blocks or items or livestock. I'm not really sure how to explain this, but these things, no, not these, the chorus plants, I guess we'll call it, they're tree-like cactus hybrids. What I mean by that is because trees grow tall, and cactus, if you break the supporting block, they break under you. So basically what you do is, if I go around, break these, everything above it just breaks right under it. So that's what I mean by their cactuses. So let's say you want to farm this, as in you want to replant it. You actually have to climb up, or fly in my case, and you have to break the flowers. So they might look a little different with what I'm holding in my hand, because that is what will break once you break this block, this block, this block, and so on and so forth. So that is the only way to replant and farm these items. So that's what will happen. These things will grow into these. So it's a pretty unique item. And then when you break it, you actually get what are called chorus fruits. So we can look at these, and that's chorus flower. And oh yeah, also these can only be planted on endstone and can be farmed in any dimension. Just to want to bring that up. So once you get the chorus fruit, you will actually, it's another fruit, but it has a unique feature. I can't eat it in creative, so I'm gonna go survival. It teleports you. So even if your hunger is full, it teleports you. So I think I kind of lost myself, but oh, look, I got a beacon. Oh, look at that. So yeah, the chorus fruit teleports you. There's been some bugs where it's, you know, you can get above the nether. I really wish, you know, you could do that, but no, they took that bug out. And so yeah, it's a unique fruit. It heals about 4 hunger, so it's kind of useful, and you don't have to cook it or anything. So it just, you do that and then it teleports you, and that's that. Well, you can actually do something else with the fruit. If you smelt the fruit, you actually get what is called popped chorus fruit. And with the chorus fruit, you can now make these blocks called Purpur Blocks. I don't know why they're called Purpur Blocks. I believe someone had a lips and they couldn't pronounce purple, so they went Purple Blocks. So I think that's maybe why they're called Purpur. I don't know. It's kind of funny. But yeah, if you take the fruit, so now these are now raw materials. They can't be eaten or used for anything else, but they can be crafted into Purpur Blocks. And with the Purpur Block, you can make slabs, stairs, and pillars. So there's 4 new blocks with that one item, and it's very unique. Talking about new items, we also have the endstone bricks. Yes, I love bricks. I love stone bricks, and the endstone kind of grabs, you know, adds to that. So with that kind of said, let's head off to what will be used with these blocks. End city. What is this? What is this? I honestly, I've seen this at Minecon, but it's pretty epic when you're here in game. That's pretty epic. So the end cities are dungeon like, or tree like dungeons. That's the better term. These things are pretty epic. They have all the new items. So you got the Purpur Blocks and the, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Oh no, now I'm here. I can show you these guys if they want to come out. Are they gonna come out? Oh, 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 go away. These are Shulkers. Shulkers. It's like a mix of a shell, Shulker. It's hard to pronounce. I'll say it. It's pretty hard to pronounce. So these guys, they're block-like mobs, and they shoot projectiles that have a unique pattern. And the projectiles are actually like hittable, so you can kill them. So they don't hit you, but if they do hit you, you get levitation. So while I'm here, you actually do get these new effects on your HUD. So the top right, I'm getting hit again. Look at that. So what happens is if you get hit with any type of an effect, it will now pop up in the top right. So is this, oh wow, they're hitting us up here. Might have to go into creative. Let's go. So these guys spawn around this whole end city, and the projectiles are still coming at me. Yeah, okay. So with these cities, this is why you'd want to go to the city. The first thing that I would say is beacons. You don't have to kill the wither anymore. You can just come here, get the beacon, and bam, you're done. That's your beacon. The second thing are these chests. Look at what is in these chests. Like, these epic gear. Like, holy crap. Like, look at that. That's wow. And then over here you have brewing stands with health potions. So you have a beacon, like the ultimate chests, and that's it. But I will say the hardest part of, you know, this whole thing is just getting up here. Like, you're gonna have to tower pretty high. Like, I'm 140 blocks up. So that's gonna take some work to do. to get to, but if you can get there and get here, you're gonna want to hit up these big buildings, because again, there's some more chests. Look at this, more chests. It has a lot of stuff in it. It's pretty epic. So yeah, I don't know what you'd I don't know how you'd get up here, but I think I'll just go on the outside, in my opinion. Hold on, let me see. The diamond sword, and let's see, what am I on? Let's go to, actually these guys spawn in peaceful. That's interesting. So I'm gonna spawn this guy down. I'm gonna go to survival. And I'm gonna try and beat this guy up. So he's not really doing anything right now. Do I have to be farther? Yeah, you missed me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that took me about 11 swings, maybe. But like, look at all of them. Like, you have more than just one, and you have to run away from the projectiles. So it's I don't know, like if they're gonna be a hard challenge. I'm probably gonna try and do this on survival. We're gonna be playing some survival with some guys from New Reador and some another server, and I'm hoping I can get out some videos of that. Maybe just like the big events that we do, but I think that's gonna be. Oh, you have to wait. I might live stream them. I'm not sure yet. But this is kind of it for the end city. That's a lot of stuff that they added, and I think it's a challenge, but it might be an easy challenge. Now, if you had to go through it, that's going to be a little bit more tricky, but I feel like going up on the sides, probably the easier method. They did put some shulkers on the outside, so it's not easy, but I don't know. I would have to give it a shot. And the other thing is the end rods. They're actually a light source. They can be broken, I'm pretty sure, with your fist. And I think that's kind of it. So I talked about the levitation potion, the status effects, end rods, end bricks, and oh my goodness, what is happening there? I don't know what's happening there. Oh well. So I think that's it. I thought I was gonna have to like redo something, but I think I'm gonna end it off here, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below if there's any new updates that I kind of missed, or something that you've seen in the video that I didn't mention. Let me know also in the comment section below. But I hope these updates get a little bit more smaller, because this update was huge. I had to prepare too much. So I hope the next updates are a little smaller, so I can just, get them over and done with. This update, I had to prepare a lot, and it took me a little while. So I'm breaking stuff. Break this update. Break it. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm DJPrice89, and I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace.